Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation, been around about 4.5 years, putting in solid foundations for the future. We're now expanding our economy. That'll improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that will help all our citizens because they all hold our currency because we give them our currency every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. You come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all. Excuse me. That's all there is to it. We are also a non-separatist organisation. That means we don't pigeonhole people based on what they look like or where they come from or how much money they've got, what gender they are or anything else. We just see everyone as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, and also then having something unique to offer our community, and therefore of equal value to our community. Got a little tickle in my throat, excuse me. And we have a little affirmation to help us with that non-separatist ideology, which we'll get to in a moment, after our opening prayer, which is very short, to help us find true happiness in life. Lasting happiness, not short-term pleasure, but that inner feeling of good and warmth and happiness and joy that can't be destroyed is something everybody seeks. Not many people even know that that's what's missing from their life, but they know there's something missing. They've got this hole inside, right? Do I need more of this or that? Or what is it I need more of? And it's something you can't buy. You can only get it through loving service to others. And the great thing about being of loving service to others is that it attracts into your life everything that you want and need. You don't have to chase after money or worry about how you're going to get that new home or travel the world or whatever it is you want. It'll all start happening for you if you simply concentrate on helping people, being of loving service, sharing love and abundance. The more people you serve, the more you put into that service, the more everything that you want and need will chase into your life, okay? So that's what our little prayer's about, and we'll have that affirmation after it. But first of all, let me welcome you, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. A lot of people watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everybody. So the recordings are all available in Facebook and YouTube, and I think now in Twitch as well. So there's no excuse for not keeping up to date. Right. So let's just see. We've got a few people in live now. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. We got Ron in from Amsterdam in Holland. We got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal. We got Don in from Vancouver Island in Canada. And we got Charlie in from Ethiopia. And it's a Saturday night, so a lot of people hopefully are enjoying the weekend. In some countries, it'll be already Sunday morning, and people are getting ready to enjoy their Sunday. But right now, we're getting ready to start, so we're going to do that with that little short prayer, followed by a short affirmation, and then we'll get on to what's been going on today, answer any questions. The advantage of being here live, of course, is you can pop a question into the comment section, and we'll answer it as fully and completely as we can. Okay, so here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world, as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. Right, nobody else in while I've been talking. I'm going to start with the numbers, because if I don't, I forget them. And I have remembered to take them out. So here we go. We have an increase of 43 in our 777 plan members to 28,609. We have an increase of 8 in our registered members to 50,641. An increase of 14 in our active members to 3,145. An increase of 2 in our ShareHope Pro members to 514. And no change in the membership base of Multiply Visa, but the bonus pool managed to creep into the next dollar figure from the revenue share that you get just from logging in. And that was gone up now to $10,603.50. Okay. No developers today, with it being Saturday, so there's no development gone on. However, I've been trying to get hold of Rohit. He is away on holiday, but he's due back, I believe, soon. And that will, hopefully, when we get hold of him, get the displays of the downline and things like that in the ShareHope program sorted out. Also, I've been trying to get hold of Mo, and he's been trying to get hold of me previously, and I've been trying to get hold of him today, and he's doing the upgrade on the website, and he did the ShareHope site, and I think he's waiting for feedback from me on the ShareHope site. I was hoping to get to it today, but I didn't. But I will definitely get to it. It's top of the list tomorrow to get that sorted out. But I did communicate with him, and I've not had a response. So he's obviously having a day off or whatever. But we need to get we need to get those things rolling. And I've also told him that we want a splash page for the bundle offer, and we're investigating how we can get your make it possible for you to add your autoresponder link into a page. We will definitely have that for the Easy Team Builders in the near future. We are going to build an app that does that for pretty much any page, but I'm just wondering if we can do something right now so that you can be building your list as well as your internal network of people to message, and using our page. Everything is possible, but it's whether or not it's worth doing. And so I'm investigating that with him, or I will be when we actually make contact with one another. Okay. We've got a couple more people in. We've got Mary in from Chicago, USA, of course. Nankiep from Nigeria. We've got a question from Charlie, and we've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland. And the question from Charlie says, on ShareHope plan, why it shows nothing on total used for purchase, even though I have deposited $130. I don't know. And it's not a question I can answer here. That is something that's better dealt with through support ticket, because then we can get into your account and investigate it and look at it and see what's going on. But if you are showing as a pro member, don't worry about it. It's something that we can look at and find out what's going on. But the important thing is you make sure you are always showing as a pro member. If you go to being a free member, then that is more critical. And you definitely want to get a ticket in on that, and we'll get it sorted for you as quickly as we can. But from the display point of view, I don't know. As I say, it's something that I can't answer on this call, because it involves getting into people's accounts and checking things and going through things, and it's not something that affects everybody. So please put in a support ticket, Charlie, and we will get that answered for you. I think I've covered it all, actually, in a pretty short space of time, because that basically is what's been going on. I am currently experimenting with various emails. Now, my list have been bombarded with We Share Abundance for 5 years. It's all they ever hear about. Okay, so they've either joined We Share Abundance, or they're not interested, or they're sick of hearing about it, or whatever, you know. But consequently, we keep testing and testing and testing. And you know what? Every day I get people signing up for We Share Abundance. It just goes to show that you just got to keep plugging away at things. Doesn't matter how many times people have seen things. There just comes a time in their life when they say, you know, I keep seeing this, it's about time I gave it a try. And that is the power of persistence, you know. Now, there is another thing I want to cover, and that is I saw a post, and I couldn't find it afterwards, but it was somebody saying, can anybody help me in how to withdraw from my ShareHope wallet? And I couldn't get into any comments. I don't know whether there were any made. I'm not sure where it was. It was definitely Facebook. I don't know whether it is in one of our groups, but I couldn't find it in there. But the answer is, the only person that can help you withdraw from your ShareHope wallet is you. Okay. The ShareHope Trust Fund is what is being referred to, and this is money that we're putting in there for you through lots of different activities, free raffles, matching payments when you buy something. We put money into your account, lots of things. When you log in every day, we put more money into your account, and that is your money, but it is in trust. We can't just pick money out of thin air and throw it at you. If we could, we would. We tried it when we first started, and it didn't work, and it led to a lot of problems. It took us 2.5 years to recover from them and get back onto a level keel, where we are doing things the right way. So what's the answer? Well, the answer is we will, over time, build community liquidity. In fact, we're building community liquidity now, every day. However, with the number of members we have to build huge amounts of liquidity every month to just pay a small amount to our member base. We've got over 50,000 members. Now, they're not all active, but let's just take this as an example. If we were to pay 50,000 people $10 a month, we would need to create $500,000 of community liquidity. And we're nowhere near doing anything like that. We're miles and miles and miles away from doing that. And by the time we get there, we'll probably have many more members. If we could pay all those 50,000 members $10 a month, most of them would then become active. If we look at just our active members, which is, how many have we got? 3,000 or something? 3,145. And to pay those $10 a month, you're still looking at $30,000, over $30,000. And we're nowhere near that, let alone the $500,000. We're nowhere near the $30,000 a month. And so what's the answer? Well, what we have, we could distribute it to everybody and give everybody 1 or 2 cents every month or something like that. That wouldn't please most people. They wouldn't be very happy with it. They'd say, what use is this? I've been here, and I get 2 cents. So there isn't much purpose in doing that. So what we decided was we would have these random withdrawals available to members. And then we put in everything that we've got into those random withdrawals, and people can get significant amounts. It can be as little as $25, which is still okay. And it can be as much as $1,000. And if you are just an active elite member, you're going to be restricted to a maximum of $100. And you're not likely to get $100 because to get $100, you have to be in the Poverty Crusher plan, the Poverty Crusher plan, the 777 plan, and the Sharehope plan as a paid member. Once we launch the Easy Team Builder, you're going to have to be in that as well. And so you would be active in a lot more plans. You wouldn't just be an active elite member, which you can get to totally free over time. The longest it could ever take you, I think, is about 12 months, but you could be there in a month. It depends on free lotteries and different things. So as an active elite member, we can say to you, okay, excuse me, every week you have a chance of getting between $25 and $100. Now, most of the people that are just active elites, it's going to be $25. But if they're in some of these other programs, and a lot of them now are in the 777 plan, being gifted in through the system, cost them nothing. And that bumps it up to $50. So a lot of people get $50, even though they're not really doing anything for the community, apart from logging in regularly. And that does help the community, and we thank you for that. But how can you make withdrawals from that Sharehope plan other than that? From that Sharehope Trust Fund other than that? The answer is you've got to build your own personal liquidity pool. And the way you do that is by getting involved in the Sharehope Powerline plan as a paid member. You can promote it as a free member if you're really struggling for money. And when you get 4 paid members, you'll have $10 a month coming in. You can use that to upgrade yourself. And the next time you get those 4 people paying, you'll actually earn $20. So you'll be able to put $10 in your pocket, and you'll have $10 to pay your fee for the next 4 weeks. The alternative is you put $10 in out of your pocket and you pay for 4 weeks. Or if you've got it, you put in more, and it means that you don't have to keep worrying about whether your subscription is going to lapse and you're going to be kicked out, lose your guarantee, and your matrix position, which you don't want to happen. Now, in addition, when you join the Sharehope plan, you also have the opportunity for another random withdrawal every week of $200. And 2 people from the paid members in the Sharehope plan will be selected every week and get $200. And their sponsors will do the same. So if you sponsored a lot of people, you stand a very, very good chance of getting a bit of a free handout from that random withdrawal. Once again, this comes from our community liquidity. No good. It's not enough to do anything significant for the members as a whole, but we can do it this way. But if you get into that Sharehope plan and you refer 3 people, it starts your withdrawals automated from your Sharehope Trust Fund wallet. And you can then know that you're creating your own liquidity pool. Now it's going to start small. I think it starts at $1, $10 or something. I can't remember how much. Not very much. But then you can keep referring people. It'll put more money in your pocket and it'll build your matrix faster. But the main thing to do is to be of loving service to those 3 people that you've introduced. Now, it's no good introducing your 3 kids who are not going to do anything, and you think, oh, that's my 3, because you need those 3 to be doing something. So if you do that, you've got to take on the responsibility for those 3 people you've introduced, and you've got to find 3 each for them. Now, if you've introduced other people that have joined, it's your responsibility to help them get on track, find their 3 people, start their automated withdrawals from the system. And if you do that, your automated withdrawals are going to go up because you'll have completed 2 levels of the matrix. And if you keep on doing that and getting that working downwards through everybody helping everybody get 3 people, not doing it for them. That is the biggest mistake you can ever make, is doing it for people. Do it with them, show them how to do it, and then just make them accountable for doing it themselves until they keep doing it and keep doing it, and then can teach other people in exactly the same way. And if you do that, that is how you can withdraw from your Sharehope Trust Fund. And it starts off small, but it can go up to $10,000 a month. You've got to have the money in there, so you've got to keep putting the money in so that it can be drawn out. But that's how you do it. So the question of, can anybody help me how to withdraw from this? The only person that can help you, look in the mirror. It's you. You've got to be responsible. You've got to take action. You've got to do something for yourself, for the community, and for others. And when you do that, you'll find that everything starts flowing in to you as well. Okay, let's have a look. We've got Bozina in from Edinburgh in Scotland as well. And Charlie says, okay, that's about putting in a support ticket for his question. Yeah, it's not something, we can't delve into people's accounts here. Okay. On the the charity raffle, we have agreed to send the money to a non-profit organization in Portugal that was suggested by Lewis, who is on the call live here, and we've had a response back from them. We've not had their bank details, which is what we need, but they say they are looking to get a certificate to prove they're a not-for-profit organization, and they'll be back in touch with us. And as soon as we get all the information, we will send them $500. Okay. So that's on that. Now, if you've not got your tickets for that raffle, you can buy them from your dashboard and do it. If you don't win, you've chucked $1 into a charity. Less than $1 actually, because there's only a small portion of the ticket that goes to the charity. The rest goes out in prize money. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of it not costing you anything, because every third ticket, or 1 in 3, how do I say this that it works out right? We give 1 in 3 of the tickets their money back, basically, as a prize. So you can win a prize. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of winning a prize, and it could be the $80, which is the top at the moment, or it could be $1. And a lot of people have won the $80 multiple times, because there aren't an awful lot of people that get involved. And the more people that do get involved, once we do that, then we'll be able to up the prize money, either in the 1 in 3, making it so that you maybe get double your money back, or by making it a higher top prize, or by making a first and a second prize, and then, so there are lots of options that we can do. But we need more people buying tickets to be able to do that. At the moment, we have quite a regular crew, and it's usually, it can be I think we've been as low as about 130 tickets sold, and we've been as high as maybe 250 or something like that, 260 tickets sold. But we've got 3,000 active members. If everybody bought just 1 ticket, we could certainly be giving away $1,000 prizes in that raffle, and still putting a lot of money into some non-profit organization. And it can be an organization local to you. It doesn't have to be a big charity or anything. It can be a sports club. It can be a youth club. It can be an old person's club. Whatever, my mother, I remember, used to be a part of lots of different over 60s clubs when she was over 60. And they do a lot of good work within themselves, and sometimes they raise money for other things, but they're not for profit organization. I mean, something like that, we can boost it so that when they have that, I mean, they used to go on holidays, they go away for a week or a weekend, or sometimes 2 weeks, I don't know, can't remember exactly, but they'd be off on a coach trip, all of them, singing away, and off they'd go. And the members, of course, paid for it all themselves, but wouldn't it be nice if we could say, okay, here's $500 to help you with your next trip, or whatever they're doing. So it could be something like that. It can be anything at all, We're not looking to give money to the Red Cross or Oxfam, or Greenpeace. We're looking for those little local good causes. They don't have to be registered charities. They just have to be something that is doing it for no reason other than to be giving something to the community. Your local sports club, your local football team, amateur football clubs. I know we started an amateur football club when I was a lot younger than today. I didn't play. I was too taken up with playing rugby. But I did help in the management and the fundraising and everything. And we started up, and we had to raise money for nets and balls, of course, and kit, the shirts and socks and all sorts of things that, and they cost quite a lot of money, and you've got to start from scratch. And how do you do it? So it's there, and then you have to keep on renewing things, because things wear out and balls don't last forever and so on. So just little organization like that. I mean, it would have been great for that little football team that we organized. It was all just a group of friends, really, to have had a boost of, a few quid, a few dollars, whatever, to help us get up and running. So any organization that you know of, think about it and get ready for the next time we have $500 to give away. And the more tickets we sell, the faster it'll happen. Okay. Right. The only other thing that I've got really that I want to talk about was I got the PDF from Victoria about the over-the-counter exchange. And I got it a couple of days ago. As soon as she had produced it, I had it. But I've not had a chance to look at it until today. And so today I went through it and I registered for the over-the-counter exchange. It's a bit of a hassle, in all honesty. It's not as simple as they claimed it would be. You do have to do KYC verification and things. It is a bit of a pain, but having got in there, you're in and you can make transactions. So I thought, oh, I'll test it. I thought, I want some euros for something that I wanted to do. So I thought, I've got a few USDT. I'll see if, I'll give it a test with that, and I'll get me $10, and then I'll get me 10 euros and send it off. However, when I got to the withdrawal form, you can either get paid in US dollars or Mexican pesos or whatever it is, neither of which I want. So I didn't make any transaction. I don't know whether it would go through. I didn't try it. But at the moment, that is it. So I thought, well, I'll put in a support ticket to the support address in the PDF that Victoria produced. So I put in a support ticket saying, are you going to, be paying out in different currencies? Because I don't want US dollars and I certainly don't want Mexican pesos. I want either pounds or I want euros. I sent it off, and lo and behold, it comes back. This address was undeliverable. It is either not accepting emails or can't be found. So at the moment, it's not a very good option, let's put it that way. I personally use Nexo now. I don't know whether it's available in every country or anything like that. But if it is, my recommendation is Nexo. There's no affiliate commission in it for people that live in the UK because of the rules in the UK. There may be affiliate commissions if you're outside of the UK, I don't know. But I recommend it because it's the best one that I've found. And it's nexo.com, I think. Let me just check on that for you. Yeah, it's Nexo, nexo.com. It's not an over-the-counter exchange. You can use it as a wallet. It's very convenient. If you are getting Tether in different, you mean maybe getting some from the Ethereum blockchain, you may be getting some from TRX, you may be getting some on the Binance Smart Chain. It all goes into just one Tether wallet, and then you can pay it out in any way you want when it comes. If you want to send it somewhere, you can send it as whatever you choose. Also, you can sell your assets, your crypto, for various local currencies, dollars, euros, pounds. Can't remember what else, but certainly dollars, euros, and pounds, which is all that I would ever need. And you can then transfer them into your bank account directly. And you can also get a card. I don't know whether I've got it here. Yeah, I have. A card like that, Nexo, okay? And it's a MasterCard. So, you can use that pretty much anywhere you want. And you can go to an ATM machine and draw cash out if you need. So Nexo, for me, is really good. Far better than the OTC that is being promoted at the moment by Victoria and her cohorts. But give them time. It is very, very new, and maybe they'll make the enrollment process a bit more streamlined, and maybe they will be adding in other currencies that you can exchange to. But at the moment, that was the problem, and the support link, the support email, isn't functioning. So that's all I can tell you about that. I've also had questions about the co-op we ran for the Nodes program. And people are asking, how much do we get and when do we get it? And the answer is, I haven't got a clue. Nobody knows. But when we do, and how do I get paid? When we do get paid, what will happen is, let's suppose we receive $100. We put $100 into a box in the admin area of WeShare Abundance, and it will automatically split that amongst the shareholders of the co-op. They're all WeShare Abundance members, because you have to be to join the co-op. And let's suppose we have 100 shares in total. Some of you might have 2 of them, some of you might have 5 of them. Let's suppose there was 100 shares in total. It would automatically put $1 into your available cash wallet for every share that you hold. And that's what will happen. When we get some money, we put it into the system, and the system spews it out to all the people that are members of the co-op. If we don't get anything, you don't get anything. We don't take anything from it. We don't charge any fees for doing it or anything else. It just goes in, gets spread out, and that's it. When? Nobody knows. How much? Nobody knows. Okay? It is based on the amount of transactions that go through the over-the-counter system that I was talking about earlier. And at the moment, that, once again, is in its sort of beta testing situation. It is a bit of a mess to get registered, I've got to confess. But it's not difficult. It's just frustrating. You have to just go through it all and mess about with it. It's not technically anything special required, but you just have to do the process and get there. So you can all get registered for it, but at the moment, for me, it's not usable. Okay, I'm better off with my Nexo account. We'll see what happens in the future. Okay, I've no more questions coming in. I've got no more news for you folks. So I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, Get out there, share some love and abundance. 3 people that you help and teach to get 3 people and teach them to help and teach those 3 people and to teach it on and on and on. 3 people. Get 3 people a month, and everybody gets 3 people a month. Within a year, you will be a top earner in the global community. If that makes you a top earner in the United States or in Europe, okay, you'll live a very comfortable life. If it makes you a top earner in the Philippines or South America or somewhere like that, or Asia, Bangladesh, Africa, you will be living like a millionaire. In fact, you'll be a millionaire in your local currency. Okay, that's all I've got for you. So I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. I'll see you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile.